because they've been coming for something else, and you've touched somewhere else, and so they're not thinking about their headache, they're coming for their lower back, but as soon as you put your hand somewhere else, then they so yeah, it's all about paying patient, all about paying patient. Otherwise we're physiotherapists, aren't we?
Yeah. I've just got two more questions for you actually. On that issue of your hands just going where the pain is, to what extent do you think this thing called intuition develops with experience? Do you think it's intuition or just experience?
I think there's a mixture of both. I think, as I say, we kind of all go wrong in the same places for the majority of problems.
Okay.
So LS, SI, CD, OA, mid-thoracic. We all kind of go wrong in the same places. Okay. You've got your full postures, your sway back, and the other one, and so you'll get a patient in, and you'll see their posture, and you'll know that they have problems there, they have problems there. Sometimes they surprise you, but most of the time you'll say, okay, that's it. And so there might be a bit of intuition, but when you put your hands on and you can feel tissue that doesn't feel right, then you pretty much know where you have all part, really.
Have there been any mentors that have changed your direction or the way you think about certain things? Or any research paper that you've picked up in the past that's...
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think you've got to be lucky to have a mentor, someone who is interested
enough
in the profession and interested in you to want to direct you or help you.
Okay.
And I suppose there's an element of you wanting that input as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I think, if you're in a practice that's very much driven by paying the bills, then have you got the time to do that? Mentor. Has a mentor got time to come and speak to you? Yeah. Are you so worried about losing your position if you're no good? Do you want a mentor coming in and going, Jesus Christ, did I employ this bloke? He's hopeless.
Okay.
There's all sorts of different pressures around. It's not as. It's. I don't think it's. We're all, all human beings have our own sort of issues going on in our head, and. But to answer your question, no, I haven't come across anyone that maybe changed my direction. I've been on courses that I think, okay, well actually that's an interesting way of looking at things, and maybe I've adopted those from some courses, and courses are valuable from that point of view. But no, I haven't had any inspiration necessarily from anybody that said, sometimes I think osteopathy or some osteopaths. No, I'm not going to say that.
Say it. It's anonymous. So.
I think that some osteopaths are too far up
their own arse.
They think that osteopathy is going to save the world.
Okay.
Osteopaths are, this whole philosophy is superior to anything else that you can get, and it's, we have this divine right over all other principles, and at the end of the day, I don't buy all that. We are a different approach. We help patients. Otherwise, we still wouldn't get people coming to the door.
Sure.
I think in a situation where people are unsatisfied with what they get from the NHS, and it's not necessarily the practitioners in the NHS's fault, it's their lack of funding and their lack of time that they can give to people. Because up here is so important to health generally. How you feel in your head is so important, and that goes back to what we said right at the beginning about positive. And I do take on board that you just need to reassure someone that they will get better, but they have to put some work into it, and no one gets anything for nothing.
Yeah.
There's a real problem, I think, with people who they think they're searching for a magic bullet or a magic cure. Go to an osteopath, one click of the neck, troubles are over. And yet they go back to being in front of 5 screens all day, and they wonder why the neck's aching. I think that sometimes osteopathy takes itself too seriously, and that's a problem with how it affects people on the ground.
Sure.
And trying to, I don't know, they have the reputation of osteopathy. I don't know what they want. I guess sometimes they want to rule the world, and I'm not sure we're ever going to do that.
Yeah.
We're another modality.
Yeah. Okay.
And some people like it, and some people don't. Some people want lots of science, some people don't. Some people want to be treated like a human being, some people are quite happy to be treated like a number. Some people want just a metaphorical arm around their shoulders, so everything's going to be alright. Some people want something else. And we fit with some patients. They come back, they're happy, they enjoy the treatment, they like the results, they like the interaction with the practitioner, and it helps them. Other people don't come back because it's not enough for them. It's not clinical enough, it's not diagnostic enough, they're not getting any medication, I don't know. So they don't come back to osteopathy. That's a personal choice.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
Is there anything you need to ask me?
How did I do? No, it wasn't a test.
No, it wasn't.
No, I think I'm happy.
Yes?
Yeah, I hope I haven't ruined my career.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And I hope I've been helpful. I don't know if I've been
Yes.
the direction of your
goodness.